everyone. I'm Chief Jerry Wright, and I want to welcome everybody. Thank you for coming out supporting these soon-to-be lieutenants. Exciting day for Ray and Vicente and their families. This day culminates a lot of hard work, a lot of sacrifice by the families. But also, it's a big day for our police department. You know, as officers, these were good cops, and they were very solid sergeants. We know a pattern when we see one, so we're excited, too, here at the police department. Before I get started, I do want to acknowledge a few folks in the audience. I know our mayor is here, Mayor Jeff Wagner. Thank you for your support. Thank you for coming out. Director of Communications, Rex Lindbergh is here. All right. Our HR Director, Trina White. Yes. Council Member Thomas Shanebein is here. Yes, hope I've got everybody. Our Civil Service Commissioner, Blair McClure, is also here joining us. We appreciate your support. All right. Have a very special retiree in the audience. Retired Lieutenant Susan Clifton made an appearance. Thank you for coming. All right, you look great. And also, I would like to recognize and thank my admin staff for putting this all together. Really for all they do behind the scenes. I have exceptional people around me, including my assistant chiefs, Tom Warnke and John Dombrow are here. Thank you all. And I also want to bring attention to our command staff, our lieutenants who will be helping mentoring Ray and Vicente as they transition over to that role. Really, lieutenants are so important because they lead large sections of our police department, guide them, shape them, make sure everybody's going in the right direction. We appreciate what they do. Several are here. I hope I get them right here. Lieutenant, I saw James Holt, Lieutenant Chris Murray, slid in at the last second. I saw you. Lieutenant Josh Ridings, Lieutenant Kelly Bowman. I saw Lieutenant Spiller also. Appreciate you all being here. I'm sorry if I'm missing anybody. I want to say our CPA and our alumni and our chaplains are also a big deal. Support us every time. Always come out and support us. Now, ladies and gentlemen, Ray and Vicente have been working very hard. I can promise you that, and I want to congratulate them. If you want to promote, you've got to compete. Whatever your process is, you have to put the work in. No way around that. And while no one can walk that path for you, it is most certainly the family who steadily clears obstacles from that path so these guys can focus on studying. The family really goes all in. They make a big sacrifice, and I just want to recognize them. Families, you did it. They made it. Let's give the families a round of applause. Absolutely. Absolutely. Couldn't do it without them. Ray and Vicente, you are moving from the sergeant position to the lieutenant position. And it really is a much different world, I have to say. You're taking charge of an entire command area for an extended period. I mean, there's a large section of our patrol, of our PD is patrol, as we all know. I mean, gosh, there's 50 some odd folks on day shift alone. Vicente can tell you with the district officers, the traffic officers, the motor officers, all on days. I'm going to think of it, I probably should have used an evenings or nights example. Really slim chance they will see days for a long time. Ray and Vicente just got a certain expression on their face, and I know it quite well. So you're saying there's a chance? Actually, no. I'll be straight with you. I have to tell you how it is there. But as patrol lieutenants, they will definitely be helping out and working with a brand new community improvement area. It's true. We created and dedicated a whole new command area dedicated to working alongside our city partners and others on certain places that tend to drive up our calls for service, and they tend to be a drain on everyone's resources, expose our officers to added danger because they're going to more calls for service there. And yes, they affect people's quality of life who live in the area. So we certainly want to work on these locations and then keep looking after them. Sounds like plain old broken windows theory, doesn't it? Because it is. These guys will be a big part of that effort on the patrol side of things. And guys, you'll have lots of support because look at the room. We all want you to succeed. Everybody here, everybody at the department. I do say this all the time. Love it or not, we are, every one of us, all connected. Every single division interconnects with the next, and so on. And it is just like they say, when that butterfly flaps its wings in the chief's office, we know there could be a tsunami down on patrol. We have a healthy respect for that. We do try to communicate wherever we can, improve on that. Now, folks, we are getting our money's worth with these two. I can promise you that. I sat down with each of them. just a few weeks ago. Some really good things came out of that conversation. I'll tell you one thing is, since they started, both of them have been doing extra things here at the police department. We call them collateral units, right? Special assignments, part-time units, and they're really a win-win for everyone involved. The officers get specialized training and supervision, and they get to interact with everyone really throughout the entire organization. From the police department standpoint, well, when the phone call rings and that problem arises, we know exactly where we're going with it, and that's a blessing to have, I'll tell you that. From the community aspect, they are the recipients of that top-notch, premium-level service. We tell everybody, be a part of those collateral units when you can. You're going to hear about collateral units in just a minute from these two. Now, when I talked to Ray and Vicente just these past few weeks, first thing, straight out of the gate, told them, very proud of them. When their accomplishment at the sergeant level, I said, you guys are going to do great. Just stick to those fundamentals. You're going to be great lieutenants. Speaking of fundamentals, growing up with my dad, basketball is a really big deal. It was a big deal in our house. We always talked about how the winningest coaches knew if they focused on fundamentals of moving, passing, and rebounding, they'd get a ton of easy layups and a lot of wins. If they threw in some tenacious defense, well, now they're going to win championships. That was a formula, but it's all based on those fundamentals. Ray and Vicente have a really good grasp of these fundamentals in leadership. They're hard workers and good communicators, and I know them both personally. They are men of virtue. Yeah, it never goes out of style, does it? I know they will continue promoting and protecting a healthy work environment. They will stay positive and solution-oriented as they are. And they know promoting means they'll be working harder. They have more people to look after, more accountability, greater responsibility. They will stay engaged with their troops as they are now, preparing and equipping them for the very tough job they face out there. Our officers deal with an ever-changing environment and a dangerous one at that. We just heard on the radio coming over. Had a lot of stuff going on. They were taking care of business. Still, the officers do a great job earning and keeping the public's trust every single day, and we're proud of them. Let's see. Ray, Vicente, stay engaged, work on communication, give feedback, develop your troops and yourself, and acknowledge a job well done. Those sound like fundamentals to me. And you know what? If you do all of these things and you keep doing them, something very important will happen, and that is retention of our officers. Yeah, it's no secret. It is a tough hiring environment today. We work so hard to get new officers in the door. We want them to stick around for a while for a nice, long, successful career. And on that, we've hired 59 officers in the last 2 years. It's a lot of cops, and it's a very good thing. I want to thank you, Mayor and Council, for that continued support, and HR for all that paperwork. What an incredible job our entire academy staff does in putting on these cadet classes, one after another after another. They just graduated one February 1st, and they said, I'll tell you what, 2 weeks, we'll get another one started for you. And they did. That's how they work. I got to work harder just keeping up with them, frankly. And finally, Ray and Vicente, before we get to the good part of the bios and the badges, I just want to say, gentlemen, take care of yourselves. Use that oxygen mask on yourself first, like they've been telling us to do for years. Nurture your family and friend support network. Make sure your troops are doing the same. That's what it's all about at the end of the day. We have a brand new resiliency and mentoring program that's starting up right here at our Police Academy campus that will serve our entire police department. Because let's face it, stress is stress, no matter what level you're at or what job you're doing. That's police and otherwise, frankly. We want you all to take care of yourselves. All right. With that, let's read some bios and get some badges pinned. I will ask up Sergeant Ray Sorrell for a few more moments anyway. Come on, step forward, please. And I will invite up his wife, Melva, who will be pinning his badge. And what an honor that is. What an honor that is. Stand up right here with Sergeant Ray Sorrell. I'll tell you a little bit about Ray. And yeah, it'll be hard not to crack a few jokes at Ray. So, Raymond Sorrell, he grew up in Jacksonville, Texas, graduated from Jacksonville High in 1994. He attended Stephen F. Austin State University, where he earned a degree in criminal justice. Ray later attended the East Texas Police Academy, began patrolling with Jacksonville, Texas PD in 1999. There he worked on patrol and in detectives. Finally came over to Pasadena in 2002. We're glad that he did. Ray graduated from the 53rd Pasadena Police Academy. Ray served on night shift patrol and was a member of the bike patrol squad. He joined Pasadena SWAT and spent about 13 years on the team as a SWAT sniper and several years as a sniper team leader. Very hard to do. Good on you, Ray. 2007, Ray worked in the Violent Crimes Unit and then spent several years in the Burglary and Theft Unit as a detective. Ray was promoted to sergeant in 2019, assigned to night shift patrol. Later served as a field training supervisor on night shift. And in 2021, Ray went to supervise the Auto Crimes Unit and later that year transferred to the Narcotics Division, where he is promoting out of still to this day. Last day over there. Ray has been recognized and awarded several times throughout his career. He is highly decorated, and he is eternally grateful for the love and support of his family. Ray knows nothing is done alone. His accomplishments are shared with his beautiful wife, Melva, and 4 amazing children, Lexi, Mia, Grayson, and Julian. And now, for the pinning of the badge. We're going to let him get set. There we go. Thank you, Mr. Stanley. Lieutenant Ray Sorrell. Lieutenant Sorrell, would you like to say a few words?
Sure. Despite what my kids think, this will be pretty short. I had a nice speech kind of written out, and it's sitting at home on the kitchen counter. So I was a little distracted this morning getting dressed. First of all, my shoes fell apart, so I had to borrow a pair at last minute. Really, I wanted to take a few minutes and just say thank you to everyone here for coming, for supporting me. I want to thank my family specifically, Melva, Grayson, Mia, Julian. Everyone here in my family sacrificed for me to be here. It did take a lot of hard work to study and that, and they did it without complaint. They picked up the slack around the house for me, and I just want to say thank you there. I want to thank everyone here, officers, supervisors, city council, mayor. Each of you here in this room has touched my life in a way that I really can't put into words, but the impact that you've had, the impact that the city of Pasadena has had since I came to work here has been an amazing thing for me, and I just hope I can give back to the next generation of officers, to the men and women on nights that I'm going back to, and I want to thank the narcotics guys for the most wonderful and stressful last 2 years of my life. You guys have been great, and I wouldn't trade that experience for anything in the world. But that's pretty much it. I'm just very thankful and ready for the opportunity to start a new position at the police department. Thank you.
All right. Thank you, Ray. Congratulations to you. All right, next up, we will have Sergeant Vicente Gonzalez. Please step forward, sir. Sergeant, for a few more minutes. And I will ask Vicente Gonzalez II to please step forward. This is Vicente's father. Yeah, what an honor it is to have your father pinning your badge. All right, let me tell you a little bit about Vicente. Vicente Gonzalez is a native of Pasadena, lived here for most of his life, has been married to his wife, Stacy Gonzalez, for over 15 years. They are proud parents of 3 children, Vicente, Aaliyah, and Dominic. Vicente takes great pride in being a father and consistently emphasizes the importance of family, hard work, and determination to his children. In 2008, Vicente enlisted in the United States Marine Corps, where he served in multiple leadership positions until honorably discharged in 2012 as a sergeant. Then Vicente earned his associate's degree in criminal justice. Later on, he got his bachelor's in criminal justice and accounting at Sam Houston State University. Vicente joined the department in 2015, graduated the 70th Basic Police Academy. He worked both day shift and night shift for several years and served as a field training officer, a bike patrol unit officer, and a certified intoxilizer operator. That last one's super hard to get. 3 collateral units at one time. Very good on you. 2021, he promoted to sergeant, served as a field training supervisor, bike patrol supervisor, and honor guard sergeant. Once again, 3 collateral units, one time. Vicente attributes his ambitious nature and strong work ethic to the invaluable lessons instilled by his great parents, Vicente and Marilyn Gonzalez, who always exemplified the value of family hard work and determination, shaping Vicente Gonzalez into a dedicated professional and exemplary leader he has become. All right. Excellent. And now for the pinning of the badge, sir. Lieutenant Vicente Gonzalez. Excellent. Absolutely. Thank you. Would you like to say a few words, Lieutenant?
I didn't forget my speech. So, I love you, man. My goodness, it feels like forever, honestly. Where to begin? I'd like to give thanks and all the glory to our Heavenly Father. Chief, thank you for everything, all your support. Mr. Mayor, same thing. I'd like to thank everyone here for taking the time to be here with us. It truly means a lot to Lieutenant Sorrell and I for you all to be here and share this moment with us. I know I speak fast. I'm sorry. It's just how I talk. I've been very fortunate at my time in this department. I've had the opportunity to work directly with and for so many great individuals over the last several years, over the last 9 years, many of which have in some way helped me get to this point. Since promoting to sergeant, I had individuals at the sergeant and command level take me under their wing and provide me with guidance, support, and encouragement that's helped me grow into and be successful in my position. And for that, I will always be grateful to you. Thank you. Thank you for being there. Thank you for all the advice, for the talks, for seeing something in me that I still don't see. I really don't. And for encouraging me to take this next step. Last but certainly not least, I'd like to thank my wife, Stacy. My love, thank you. Thank you for everything you do for me, for us, and for our family. I honestly would not be standing here right now were it not for you, nor would I have accomplished everything that I have in my life without you. This achievement is as much yours as it is mine. So, thank you all again. I'll do my best.
And we know you are going to do an excellent job. I want to thank you all for being here. It makes it extra special to get to share this moment. They will never forget this because of the emotional connection of it. It'll sear the memory forever, and you all got to be a part of it, and you made it even better. So proud of you guys. Excellent. This will conclude our ceremony. Please stick around, have some cake and punch, and give them some advice and encouragement. Thank you all for coming.